Now, this subject is very, very close to my heart. It is about loaning people money. So I'm wake up this morning and I'm doing social media stuff like I regularly do. And I see on the Breakfast Club, it say Jay-Z gets backlash for refusing to loan his cousin money. And I'm like, what? We got a new Jay-Z interview. So I realized they're talking about Jay-Z interview he did with Kevin Hart like over a year ago. Like, why is it popping up now and becoming a deal? I don't know. So I'm like, let me go on Twitter and see, is this a real thing? Is people really talking about it? You see it say, I'll never get over a billionaire saying some BS like this. What? I get what Jay-Z is saying, but let's not act like Donald Trump fathered and gave him $1 million loan. And I immediately got mad because this is the brokey mindset to give me, take. And when you do, point the finger. So let's watch the original clip. It's only 1 minute.
From that space.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like you'll have people that where you come from, if you behave in a certain manner, that is not accustomed to where they are, right? Some people haven't evolved past 16. They still stuck in that place, but you evolving every year. Mm-hmm. So that may be a threat to them. Subconsciously or consciously, Kev acting funny because blah, blah, blah. You have to navigate that. Mm-hmm. You have cousins. You got to go home for Thanksgiving and people are talking to you like Kevin Hart. And you going home for solace. You want family.
You're going home for peace of mind.
You're going home for peace of mind.
And they don't give you that
and your
because
cousins,
you're not
your cousins in your grandma's living room saying, yo, man, I got this play. I want to, if you just give me, you know what I mean? 4,800, I could make you 2 million. You like, it don't work like that, man. But you got to explain to him, like, life isn't like that. Money isn't free and no one's giving out opportunities. If it sounds too good to be true, it's really, and then he like, oh, you don't believe in my dreams.
Where did
from that space. Absolutely. You know what I mean?
Like when I tell y'all, that pisses me off that people don't understand. This is Jay-Z money. Jay-Z worked hard to be where he is in a position. If he want to give somebody some money, he can. But what I learned in my experience, I love if we have some younger people watching this, watch the whole thing because I got some real game. I'm literally putting together a course to teach young people when I go to schools and talk to people to talk about the integrity of borrowing and loaning money. Because what happened in my experience is my grandma told me, if you don't have the money to give, meaning here you go, take it, do not loan it. Because the quickest way to lose a friendship or relationship is to involve money. You borrowing or them borrowing together. And what I learned is if you give somebody a little bit, if you give that cousin that 4,800, they're going to come back and ask for $5,000. Then they're going to come back and ask for $10,000. Then they're going to come back and ask for $100. And when you say no after loaning them $20,000 out of your hard working money, you ain't this, man. You couldn't support me, and you become the bad guy. So it's better off to just say, come with a business plan. So here go what Breakfast Club said about it. Let's watch Charlamagne and DJ Envy.
Should have did it. He's a billionaire. And what's $4,800 to a billionaire? That's what people are saying online.
Let me tell you something, man. Jay-Z is not wrong in any way, shape, or form. And if you've never been asked for that kind of money or even have that kind of money to give out, I don't want to hear your opinion on the situation. I saw folks say based on Hov's net worth, that amount of money is like a dime to him. Listen, man, it's not about the money. It's about the principle. See, when you loan money to a person easily and all they have to do is ask for it, they never stop asking. Why? True. Because if they take the money and blow it or invest it in something and lose it, when they get their next great idea, guess what they're going to do?
Call you again.
Come back to you again, and it will never stop. If you want that kind of loan, treat me the same way you would treat a bank. Write out a successful business plan. Also, personally, I treat everybody who asks me for money the same way lenders do. Lenders want to know that you have the ability to repay a loan.
Correct.
They do this by looking at your business financial history to see how much revenue you've generated in the past. And if you have a business, how much profit you made. And the problem with that is folks be asking for amounts of money they never had in their life.
Right.
Let me get $5K until next Friday. Let me get $10K until, the next couple of weeks. How you going to ask me for something you've never had? How you going to repay me in a week some money that you've never had before?
Right. Well, I'll be honest with you. I don't loan money. I don't. It's just my thing. I don't loan money. I don't borrow money. That is who I am as a person. My mother and father don't have to borrow money from me. They are my parents. They can take it if they need be. But as far as me, I don't lend money. And if I do give somebody money, it's not a loan. I'm giving it to you because I'm not expecting you to pay me back.
Yeah, I think the moral of this whole story is, man, personally, I have no problem investing in a great idea. I have no problem looking out for certain folks because I understand, what that grind is when you on the come up. Like there's people.
When you make it to the level of Jay-Z success, like my thing is when I become multi-billionaire and all that type of stuff, God willing, my thing is I'm going to have a business attorney that's sitting right here. So I'm like, look, I have a family fund. This family fund had over $1 million. My family members, y'all got access to this. But to get access to it, you have to write up a business plan and you have to, don't even talk to me. Talk to my business attorney and go over it with them. And if they feel it's a good business idea, then they bring it to me and I have to believe it's a good business idea. And then you guys get access to the money. You tell those family members that 98.9% is not even going to do it. They're not even going to do hey, y'all get access to it. You have to do some work. And if you're not willing to do that work, it's probably not worth loaning you that money. So they said it perfect. Yeah, I love how you look at people in the comments. I don't lend money out because people get mad when you ask for your money back or want to pay in installments when I paid you in full. No, I'm good. I have lost the most friendships off of dealing with loaning people money. It's like a 90% failure rate because people get mad at you when they was down and out and they came on their knees begging, can I please get some money? Please get some money. You give it. And it's like, yo, you said you'll pay me back on Friday. It's 8 Fridays later. Man, you just always owe me about. It is a L. And if you do it with integrity, how I teach people, like, biggest loan I ever asked somebody. Yeah, I got friends with good resources. So I asked a friend, I'm like, yo, and this close friend, I need $6,000. When you need it today. All right, because if I'm gonna ask some money, I ain't gonna ask you for no $2, $20, and I ain't doing that. If I need some money, I need some money. I need $6,000. All right, got you. Didn't give me no timetable to pay back. Didn't need it immediately. But I feel I paid back longer than expected. I believe it took me under 8 months, probably 7 months to be exact. So when I paid him back, I gave him $7,500. So instead of the $6,000, hey, your money could have been tied up. Here go an extra $1,500. And if you ever need a loan, come holler at me because I got you. That's the way I do business. I'm not going to avoid nobody. I'm not about to answer no calls. You have to have integrity. And my number one thing is, if you owe somebody money, don't have the illusion of you outspending money. Because the whole time, I'm just going to think you just saying F me and you out here balling out when that money could have been going to me and my family. Entitlement is real. How the heck are other people entitled to your money that you work for? Even if it's abundance, that's his. You don't have to give a loan out. I understand the principle of what he was doing, but him to deny his fam a come up is corny. Nikki, that is bum mentality. It's not no come up. They're not about to come out. They about to blow that money. It's just funny. Like, I just love reading comments of different people perspective, and mainly the people that don't like it is always the people that want to always ask for the money. So my question is, just ask yourself, are you the person that asks for the loan, or are you the person that give the loan? I would say in the last 10 years, I asked for a loan twice from somebody. in the last 10 years, probably my whole life, probably under 5. My whole life. Somebody asked me for some money yesterday that owes me money already. What's your thoughts in the comments? This conversation, I'm going to teach it in classes, to schools, to kids. Do not loan people money unless you are willing to just give it away. Jesus.